Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the inaugural Tier 2 episode of the Polytickin podcast Patreon.
Yeah.
This is something that we've been discussing for, throughout the week.
Mm-hmm.
We did it right before we did it. We talked about it right before recording the Patreon episode that's coming out Friday.
Mm-hmm.
But
So maybe it would be yesterday because I'm pretty sure it's gonna come out Saturday.
that's another thing. Every time I watch
Yeah.
podcasts and they do that, I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's easy to keep up with. But no,
It's not.
we have a show. It's not. We have things now. But yeah, this is, I guess, just a tester episode.
Mm-hmm.
Something to get our feet wet, I guess, and figure
Yep.
out how else to push what it is that we push as far as the show. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And
So
um
we
talk about it, bro, because I'm terrible at talking.
we
I'm stuttering a lot.
we basically have been trying to figure out ways to, cater to our audience while also, being able to put out more content.
Mm,
So this will be one of the things that we testing out. So before we start this episode, we're gonna upload this to all platforms,
mm,
but we definitely want to hear from our Patreon subscribers the most.
mm.
Um, if y'all are down for another tier, $10 gets you 2 extra episodes a week. So you would get the regular Patreon plus this one,
Mhm,
probably on a Saturday, I think. Maybe we'll switch up the dates if
mhm.
if it's cool. Uh yeah, if we get enough people that are definitely down, that don't care that my video is frozen.
I didn't want to fucking cut you off because you was going in, but bruh, this is bull.
It's
What,
still frozen. You know what I
that's crazy. Hey, get someone who looks at you the way this guy looks at me, bruh.
It was-
Yo, this is going swimmingly already. It's over, bruh.
This is why we need your money.
Bro.
Why did that happen? Why did that happen, bro? Damn. I forgot where I was at. Freaking hate this guy.
Hey, my screen was frozen too. Oh, I didn't want to ruin the momentum. That's what I was like, okay, don't wait until Oos notices. He's gonna notice, bro. He's gonna notice.
Oh man. I'm gonna trick y'all. Y'all didn't know I was ventriloquist.
Hey.
Hey, y'all didn't know I could talk about that.
If you want $10, if you want that, you can get that for $10.
If you want a new tier, just
yeah. Bruh, barring all of that, right? Let's just move on, bruh. No. That's exactly it, man. We're trying to figure out the best way to push out just more content. Yo,
he went right back to it.
Come on, bro. Yeah, you gotta start over, right?
This dude's a consummate professional, bro.
Consummate professional.
This dude is there, bro. I'm not there yet, but yeah.
Oh shoot. Oh man, yeah, I forgot where you fucking left off too.
Hey man, just let us know if y'all want an extra episode.
Okay.
And we will work it out in the schedule between Marcus's actual job and me, my I don't know.
He's an artist, okay? He's a creative.
I'm an artiste.
I'm an artiste. I'm a struggling artiste, okay?
Yeah. So
we do this for the art.
If y'all want an extra tier, $10 a month, let us know. We'll work it into our schedule. We'll get y'all an extra hour, maybe even more, and we'll go from there. Or, like Marcus brought up before we were talking, if there's something else y'all want to see from us,
something else,
I don't know what it would be, but just give us some ideas. If y'all like, yeah, we definitely want to hear more, y'all, but just we don't really care about another podcast. We want to hear this, or we want to see this, and just let us know, and we could see if it fits us, and we can go from there.
Just to throw this out there, we do have ideas of our own. But if you also have ideas, please let us know, because we're always trying to think of ways to just push out more of this cool stuff.
What the hell's going on?
Yo, this is crazy. It was destined to happen, bro. this is it. This is fate. We definitely need to open up the tier now because this is fucking awesome.
Oh, you know what? I didn't change this. Okay.
Change what? Huh?
Damn,
what is it that you didn't change?
The preview format. I didn't change it from the 1080 to the 720 like I usually do.
Okay.
I think that's what it was.
Hey, well, I mean, either way, look. If you want more of that, it can definitely happen.
I think we should be good. Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah, it can definitely happen. It can definitely happen. We'll make it happen because this is something worth doing. This is, you know, y'all have showed us like time and time again that y'all really mess with us. Just, you know, like off the strength of us being us. So, you know, we're here. We're here. We're not going to stop. So it's over for all you other podcasts out there.
Hey,
I'm also frozen.
We're about to do a chill out. We're about to do a radio station. About to do a radio station. Be on the morning every morning. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna work towards every morning. We're gonna be like, hey, get your coffee.
Yeah,
and let's turn this up.
WTPP air traffic looking like
And without any further ado,
hey,
let's get to this episode. My brother, how have you been?
I've been good, man. You know what it is. I literally just got off 2.5 hours ago.
Ooh.
So you know, it's always a fun time at work. Always dealing with these goddamn players, bro. But there's like an interaction that I had over there that just made me like laugh, and I try not to laugh as it was going on because like as a banker or a dealer, you know, you're over there trying to be a professional or whatever, because gamblers are fucking sensitive, bruh. They are sensitive. So when they lose, they're sitting there emotional. Oh, I knew it. I knew you're just gonna have the blackjack. I knew you're just gonna have 21. Super fucking emotional, bruh. Super sensitive. You know what I'm saying? And you try to be understanding because they're losing money, but it's like you are all grown men and women coming in here making the choice to fucking gamble away your money, and you're losing it. This is gambling. You lose it. But so don't sit there and try to have an attitude with us like it's our goddamn fault, like we're ruining your luck. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. Don't put that on us. So there's a motherfucker who comes, bro. He literally just comes in. He comes right in, walks to the blackjack table, bro. Looks like Droopy. Remember Droopy, the dog? Yeah, long. Yep, basset hound or bloodhound, long eyes, bro. Just super sad all the time, and he sounded like him too. So this fucking droopy ass dude comes in. Literally like 10 minutes, bro. Comes in with like $100 and just loses it every single hand. And at first I felt bad for the guy, but I just hear him just chirping like, oh yeah, I knew it, you fucking stupid dealer. Who the fuck are you to fucking bring these cards out? Like why would you do this? What, do you not like me saying some crazy off the wall shit like this? And within like 10 minutes he was in and out, bro. I was like, dude, that's the fastest I've ever seen someone lose all their shit here so far. So that's how my day went. I just listened to a whole bunch of grown babies talk about the money that they're losing.
I gotta say this before I chime in with that.
Yeah.
Happy C-Day to my pops.
Hey.
He's 58 today. You know what I'm saying?
Sir. Happy B-Day, big heck. That's right.
He is currently at the casino, and I feel like he's the guy that you're talking about right now.
Well, big heck, please don't blame the dealers, okay? It's not their fault,
I gotta tell you this story, bro. I gotta tell you this story, right? So like it was probably 2014, 15, whatever.
Nice.
My mom and my dad was getting into an argument, and my dad, this was like, because now he don't drive or nothing. You know, his eyes are really bad from diabetes. So we don't let him drive. He's never had his license.
Okay.
No, wait, there's another story. Damn, bro. Your dad is such a dog, bro. He got a ticket, and I went to court with him. He got a ticket, and he went to the thing. They said, yeah, you're getting ticketed for driving with a suspended license. And then that fool got on the mic in front of the judge and said, hey, how I got a driving with suspended license? I ain't never had a license for my life. Why
he had to put himself out there like that?
He was like, that don't make no sense, man. That don't make no sense. Hey, this is his birthday episode, so hey, you getting roasted, Pop. I'm gonna hear about it when he listens to this. But anyways, one time he had got into it. Him and my mom was going back and forth, whatever. And he was like, "Let me get some money to go to the casino." And she was like, "Get the hell out of my face!" And so he had $40. He was like, "You know what? I'm out." So he was like, "What's up? Let's roll." I was like, "Oh, when he mad like that, like I can't say nothing. Like it's just, especially back then when I was younger, I was just like, okay, let's go." Yeah. So we hop in the car, we go to Thunder Valley, which is like 45 minutes away.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it. Yep.
45 minutes, 50 minutes away.
Nice.
And in our old car, the 92 Honda Accord, bro, that thing used to break down all the time. So we hop in the car, we drive 45, 50 minutes. We get to the casino, bro. All we got, and I don't gamble. We got $40. When I tell you, we went in there, that $40 went so quick. The time he was gambling was shorter than the walk to the car because just how you lost. You lost when you lost when you walking, and at every machine somebody's on, you stop there and watch them. Hey, when you see a like a group of people like playing the game, and you see one dude just standing in the back watching, that fool lost all his money, and he ain't trying to go home yet.
Oh bro, yeah, I learned that real fast. Yeah,
I swear to you, bro. As soon as he lost, and then we was walking out, and then we was just literally stopping at everybody that was playing the game. Then we get in the car. That fool looked at me like, "Damn, cuz it's your fault." I said, "What the hell I do?" He said, "Cause you was looking at me, man. You supposed to, man. You bring that nigga to look, man." I said, and now every time I bring it, hey, Dad, remember that time we went to Thunder Valley with $40? He's like, "Man, shut up, man. Shut up." So shout out to him. Shout out to the people at the casino. Shout out to everybody that's behind the person at the slots that don't got no money, but you be like, "Yeah, you trying to get
acting on." They call that the lucky chip. I learned that. They call that the lucky chip. Oh, lucky chip. I help you get that. You did? How? By not looking at me as I gamble, bro?
That's a real thing?
Yeah. People, dude, there's a certain lady in there who'll just walk around the entire casino, bro, not play one goddamn game, bro. But once they see that someone hits something big, they'll come in, like she'll just swoop in, just, hey, congratulate the winner and shit, and just stand there staring at them.
What?
Yeah, bro. People are that fucking weird in there. Yeah, dog, casino culture is weird, bro.
Yo,
stay out of there. Stay out of there, dog.
We might need you to break that down one episode, bro.
Hey,
like the whole casino culture, like that would be dope.
It's
I feel
wild.
I feel like that a lot of people love going to the casino. I feel like that would be you know what I mean?
Yeah, it'll be some inside baseball shit because, man, goddamn. And I know there's a listener too. I don't want to put her out there like that, but I know she works in the casino too, so she knows exactly. She knows the struggle. She knows what it is. So I don't want to bore everybody with the inside baseball talk about casino culture. Just know that it's fucking gross. The industry is disgusting.
I feel like Marcus is that guy who got a job at McDonald's and is like, "I will never eat there again."
I was like that when I had the McDonald's job. I worked there when I was 17, bro. I was like, "I'll never eat here. I know how it is. I don't want to see how the sausage is made." And then I see it, but then That didn't last long, bro. I was back there a month. Yeah, hell yeah, I did. Like a month later, I was like, "Oh, bro, I'm getting me a Big Mac, whatever the fuck it was. I was getting the double quarter."
Oh,
yeah, bro.
Oh man, speaking of food, I don't really have much to talk about. I just been, chilling, working on music.
Yeah,
I got an album coming out.
Yeah,
just put this. I sequenced it today. We'll see how far it gets, but as of now, got an album, got the title, got to work on some artwork. But
oh, I'm gonna ask what the title is off camera, bro. I need to know.
It's pretty. It's an album title that I've wanted to use for a while now, but it just didn't feel right. And I feel like with this one, it's the right time.
Let's go.
But we'll see. But in place of my catch-up story, I gotta ask real quick. I seen this meme, and I instantly thought of you.
What the fuck does that mean? Anything food related, I just think of Marcus off top. Fat bastard.
What is it? Wait, what is it? Start, bench.
This is
start, bench, and cut.
Yeah, that's a like a rated G version of FMK.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start, bench, cut, waffles, pancakes, French toast.
Okay.
I need to know who you're gonna start on your team.
Okay.
I need to know who you're gonna keep on your team, but they gotta sit on the bench.
Right.
And I need to know who you're gonna cut, and you say I don't need you no more.
Okay, bro. I've actually thought about this question a lot. So I'm glad that I was the first person. Yeah, I'm glad I was the person you thought of because I thought about this a lot. I've seen hella videos of these too. Hella debates on it. But mine just off top without thinking about it, right? Start, bench, trade, start, French toast. Bench, waffles, trade.
Oh my god, bro.
Pancakes. Yeah.
We are twins.
Yeah. Yeah. Bro, French toast is crazy, bro. And it's so easy to make. It's crazy, dog. Like you think it wouldn't work. You think it wouldn't work because it's soggy because you put it in the egg. But when you fry that shit up and it turns solid and you put the cinnamon on there, it's over, dog. And it's super easy. You can put the hot syrup on there. French toast is the GOAT. It's the GOAT. That's why it's the GOAT.
See, this is why I thought of you, bro.
I'm telling you, bro, I can break it down. I've been asking a lot of food questions at work because the cooking channel's on. But yeah, those are my three, bro. And I can already see that you agree because, man, God, but the thing is, like, I go back and forth between waffles and pancakes because there are times where I'm just like, dude, I want like a nice solid pancake. You know what I'm saying? Like it's cool, and and I like cutting it up. Like, I don't know, just something about cutting it like symmetrically up and down.
It's like a breakfast,
right, diagonal.
It's like a breakfast pizza.
You know. Okay, okay. Before you go into the white, exactly, bro. So before we get into why that's your list, right? How do you do the pancakes? Do you do butter on both and then syrup, or just butter on the top one and then syrup everywhere else?
I'm gonna be real.
You even do it?
After I got diagnosed with diabetes, I just skipped the butter.
Okay, well, before the diagnosis, how did you do it?
I would do butter.
Okay.
I would do, or this is the whole plate. You get the plate. Okay. I would do pancake. I would do butter, and I would do pancake, and I would do butter.
Okay.
I would do pancake. Then I would.
Okay.
and then I would
How many stacks of pancakes are there, bro?
I don't know how I got diabetes.
Well, most stacks are 3, bro. I had 4 or 5. Okay, go.
And then I would lift it up, and then I would put the syrup, and then hey, would nobody do that? I feel like every time I bring that up, nobody else talks about that.
I just started doing that myself because I just seen it on TV. They just like in cartoons, they just put it on the top, and you think that's enough.
But then it's dry.
Yeah, what do you mean
it's dry?
On the ones
bottom.
under? Yeah, and see, it took me a long time of doing it the first way to realize that the rest is dry, and I didn't like it anymore. So then I was like, you know what? Maybe I can lift each pancake and put syrup on there. And bro, it was a life changer, bro.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Butter pancake syrup.
It changed my life because it gave me diabetes.
This is not right. How could the things we love the most just hurt us so? This is bullshit, bro.
It's very life changing. Like too much sometimes.
Like altering bad.
Like life threatening.
Yo. I'm saying, bro. Yeah, pancakes they deserve to get traded.
This night podcast is crazy.
For real. To have delirious ass fools talking about food, it's over, dog. This is what you want to see.
Oh man, are you not entertained?
Oh, bro. So that's my list.
I agree.
Okay.
I feel like French toast is like 2 in 1.
Come on, bro.
You get bread and eggs. Like you just get pancakes, you just get waffles, but French toast you get bread and eggs.
I know, who knew that combination would go so crazy, bro?
It's literally a compact egg sandwich, bro. Like
With
Like,
bro, and it's sweet at that, bro. It's a big sweet. You put syrup on it, it's over.
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember one time. So when I was growing up, I was the oldest kid, right? I was the oldest grandchild, and we used to go to my Uncle Chico's house. Speaking of which, I talked to my uncle for the first time in over a year for like an hour.
Yeah, I seen
Shout out
that
to
tweet.
him.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I was, so we used to go to Chico's house, and him and all the adults, they used to go out. Like they'd go to the casino, they'd go to the movies, they'd go just be adults, and they would leave us, and I would be the oldest. I remember one night, all the kids, probably like 10 of us, all the kids, and I was like 14, 13. I was a kid my damn self.
Right.
Everybody was like, yo, we're hungry. I said, yo, check this out. I just learned how to make French toast. We about to get it popping.
Yeah.
Oh, I made a whole loaf of bread of French toast. And then I found out we didn't have no syrup.
You have to.
I had the whole loaf of bread. I made French toast. I had like a little assembly line. Everybody was helping me. One person was giving me the butter, the other person was giving me the eggs.
Yo, they're very efficient. This is hella efficient.
Yeah, me and my little cousin, we was tag teaming it, bro. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, all right, you get two, you get two, you get two. We had all the places or whatever. We had no syrup in the whole house.
See, now I have to know what you did, man. Please, what the fuck did you do for that?
So most of the kids they just ate it with hella butter. They just put hella butter on it and just ate it like that, one of my cousins, my little cousin Xavier, he just got out, by the way. He took 10 to the chin. Shout out to him. That I don't know what that fool was. He loved ketchup.
Oh damn!
He ate his with some ketchup, bro.
Hey, you know what? Hey, I thought you were gonna say mayonnaise. I was like, oh, bro.
What's wrong with that?
Mayonnaise on French toast?
Yeah.
Don't do this to me. How can you sit there and say that with a straight face?
You'd be disgusting. Sandwich.
No, it's not, bro. It's not an egg sandwich.
I got a question. Do you put mayonnaise on your egg sandwich? Yes or no?
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. I just skipped the step. I just did,
Wait.
I put mayonnaise on mine.
Oh, I fucking hate this show so much, dude. This is what is going on.
I put mayonnaise on mine. I spread that. I put that mug in the middle of two. I put that mug together. It's like an air sandwich.
Okay. He's like,
I don't know how I got diabetes, bro.
Okay, see, that's a little more tolerable than you putting it on just one like it's butter and eating it like straight like that. At least you made it some kind of sandwich.
There was nothing in the sandwich, but it was just.
But I mean, hey,
yeah, just the psychological trickery of it all. Yeah, exactly.
Were you the only one that put the mayonnaise on there?
Yes, I was.
The oldest grandchild.
The oldest is the dumbest. Everybody was looking at me like, you don't want no butter or ketchup? Nah, I'm good. Pass me the best foods, bro.
Shoot, bro.
And also for the record, I do love pancakes, but very it has to be very particular about it.
Exactly. It has to be made a certain way for it to be good. I think even if you make the worst looking French toast, it'll still be pretty fucking good. You know what I'm saying?
And waffles, you can't really mess it up. It's in the maker.
Exactly.
But pancakes, bro, it has to be soft on the inside. It has to be buttery and fluffery. Fluffery. I'm tired. What is going on, bro? Yo, cut this whole episode, bro. We don't get to this.
This is the perfect tester episode for this, bro. The fluffery. Keep it together, bro. Keep it together, dog. Someone gotta keep it together. The consummate professional. It's hard. My guy said fluffery. Oh God, no.
I can't breathe.
I can't breathe either. Yo, it'd be some bullshit if one of us froze at this point.
Oh, snap.
Oh, that was the funniest shit. Oh my God, bro. Yeah. Yeah, no more. Oh, no more. No, yeah. Waffles.
Next
Oh.
topic.
Yeah, it's over. We can't do this.
Oh, snaps, bro. You gotta
Yes.
chill out, yo.
Not even me. Killing me, bro. Killing me. Just this is it. This is it. That's our order.
They're gonna be like, yo, we don't want to listen to these guys be out of breath for 30, 40 minutes.
This is what the fuck I'm paying for. They're gonna stop subscribing to the $5 one.
We're the only ones that try to make extra content and then lose
subs. Yo, how terrible is this show, bro?
That's gonna be on me because I'm like, hey, we should do an extra episode.
Oh, yeah. Next topic. You already know our list. We're good.
The next topic is so serious.
I know.
We gotta let's skip to the other one.
Okay. What is the other one?
Shout out to my uncle, man.
Yeah, shout out to Uncle Dwayne Johnson, The Rock. Shout out to him, bro. He's always
been there.
He's always been there for me and mine, bro. He's always been there for me when I needed him most. And he's doing that for someone else who definitely deserves it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to The Rock. He came up with a video that showed him did you see the first? What are you doing, bro?
I'm trying to laugh, bro.
I got you.
Okay.
Came out with a video.
Yo, he said you got me, you fucking liar.
He came out, I forgot what I was looking at.
Okay.
Yo, I gotta take a nap before we do it. 8 p.m. show's great. Let's take a nap. I'm at the 6:30 nap. Be ready at 8 o'clock.
I'm waking up at 5 in the morning if I knock out. It's over. I'm gonna miss the show. And it takes place in my room. Bro. Oh, bro. Nah, man. Nah. I did see the first video that you were about to talk about. I didn't see the first video.
Okay.
So the second one, when I saw the second one, I was like, yeah, that's a tearjerker. But I didn't even know there was a first one. I didn't cry.
Okay, thug.
I did cry. Said that hella fast.
So the first video that came out a couple of days ago was just The Rock surprising, I'm gonna say Garimbo. I think that's saying name, Garimbo. He was surprised him in the gym that he was living at. So apparently, I think his name is Temba. Came from Africa. He actually texted the yo, chill out, bro. What are you doing?
I did.
All right, that's another episode of the Polytickin.
Don't stop Breaking Bad, bro. I'm tired too, bro. I just got out of work an hour ago, 2 hours ago. Look, man, I don't want to take away from how serious that is because that's a really good thing, man.
But what?
I didn't even know he was an MMA fighter, bro.
Yeah, so The Rock is not an MMA fighter.
I know.
I'm sorry, that just was there. So Timba was an MMA fighter. For those of y'all that don't know, he was on the last card. He won, and when he won, he posted on his Twitter his bank account. He had $7 in his bank account at the time of the fight. He won the fight. He got his fight money, but he also auctioned off his gloves and his shorts from the fight. I think he got a couple $1,000, and he said, "I'm gonna take this money and I'm gonna send it to my village back in Africa, and I'm gonna buy a watering well." So, I guess The Rock caught wind, and as I don't know if you know, but The Rock, one of his favorite stories, or one of his famous stories, is the fact that when he first was starting.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the Snickers in the store. No. I didn't mean to go back to food, but I just know that he was always stealing candy from there.
No. Okay, but he did.
But
that was another story. He went back to that store and he bought a bunch of Snickers.
I seen that one. Yeah.
So he has a famous story that he tells. Before he was famous, he looked in his bank account. He had $7 in his bank account, and now he is who he is. But he said that
$700 billion in his bank account now.
And so he said that story resonated with him. So he went out and he met him. And in the first video we seen a couple of days ago, it was The Rock meeting this guy and just, saying what's up. But today, a new video emerged, and it was the full video from The Rock's media team, I guess. And he did a whole lot more than just that. Did you see the video?
I just seen him. He surprised him while he was talking, and he hugged him like 3 or 4 times. I didn't finish it because I had to get back in, but I seen the video today.
So you didn't see the full video. So you might cry still.
Okay, I just might.
You might cry, bro.
I'm already crying. I mean, I've been crying this whole time.
So in the video, it carries off where the last one left, where the Timba is talking and The Rock pops up behind him and he doesn't know. He turns around, he sees him and he shakes his hand and he's saying what's up, and he's saying all these things like, oh man, I used to, and he said he used to walk like an hour in his village to go to the nearest TV just to watch WWF.
Damn.
So he's a big fan of The Rock, and you could check his Twitter, like even before, like a couple months ago, all his tweets and retweets was of The Rock,
nice.
Like The Rock, so he was definitely a fan. So he shows The Rock around his gym. He shows him exactly where he sleeps. Bro, this fool goes upstairs in the gym. And I also read some of his tweets. He tweeted the messages that he sent his trainer. He said, I'm a fighter from Africa. I need to get better. I would love to be a champion of the UFC, but I need to go out there and get better. Can I come train? And the guy was like, oh, what about room and board? And he was like, I could sleep on the floor, on the mats at the gym. And the trainer was like, you know what? This is hunger that I haven't seen in a long time. So yeah, you can come over. So he came over to America, trying all these things, but he's sleeping on a couch, like literally on a couch. The Rock goes in, he sees like he has a mini fridge, and he has like a little bag with his clothes. He has the couch in the corner, and he has like this page that he writes, why do I fight? I fight for my kids. I fight for hope. I fight for change.
The good old daily affirmations.
So he's showing it. The Rock is talking about everything, saying that he's an inspiration. And then The Rock goes, I would love for you to meet this guy. I want you to meet him. He's, you're out here in Miami, my friend. He has a lot of connections. You guys can work together. Come with me. I'm gonna take you to a spot. You can meet him. Y'all could go from there. He's like, okay, cool. So they get in the car, they go. And meanwhile, him and The Rock are going back and forth, sharing stories. And, the guy's just like, just super genuine, bro. Super genuine. Talking about everything he does is for his kids, for his village, So he gets in the house. They're looking around. The Rock is like, hey, anybody here? Yo. And they're in one of the rooms. And then he tells Timba, he says, oh yeah, check out some of his artwork. And so Timba goes up and he's like, that looks like Sadio Mane. I'm assuming that's a village in Africa. So he goes and looks at the pictures, and then he's like, that's my family. That's my kids. That's my. And then The Rock looks, he says, I don't know who lives here, man. I wanted to come here and I wanted to see your face and tell you straight to face to face. You don't have to worry about anything no more when it comes to your home. Here you go. He bought him a brand new home, bro. I don't know if it's brand new, but he bought him a home, all bills paid for. He said, the only thing you need to focus on now is figuring out how to get your family here. And then from there, becoming the champion. Bro, what I tell you, I started crying. I started taking a screenshots of my $7 in my bank account. Click at the Rock. Oh man, trying to be.
I do this for my family. I do this for my family.
I do this podcast for the culture. But it was super, bro. And I tell you, bro, the waterworks 9 o'clock this morning, bro. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, that's hard, bro.
Yeah,
that's awesome, man. And you can I just already feel like the Rock was genuine. I don't know, like that just sounds like such a genuine thing for him to do, because like, you know, when we see the Rock nowadays, it seems everything just seems so manufactured, and we've said it on this show too. But it seems like this is really something that did strike, like, you know, it struck a chord with Dwayne Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Like he really went out of his way to make something happen for this kid. So that's really cool to see, man. That's good. That's good that he has a fucking heart behind all that cold machinery that is his PR team.
And you know what? And you know what's crazy too is one of the questions for the mailbag that we had this week, we posted up and wanted to hear from y'all. One of the questions that somebody brought up was, how do you feel about people who record good deeds / charity?
Oh, I didn't even see that.
It might have been on my page.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But how do you feel about that?
I always look at it with, like, you know, I always give it a side eye, bro.
Yeah.
You know? I'm always so cynical about shit like that, because it's like, why do you have to record that for people to see on the internet? Like, what, like, I always think my first impression is like online validation. Like, why the fuck? I don't know. I used to always feel icky about it, but it's like, bro, how else would you want to spread awareness? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you're just some random dude who really has nothing much besides, you know, giving out stuff, you know, to charity, you know, why not put it out on for everybody to see on the internet? Maybe they can do the same. If it inspires one person to want to do the same, then you've accomplished your goal. Yeah. But I always just see a whole bunch of videos of people, like, where you can just tell that it's all for the attention and shit, you know? Like, they're all just like, oh, hey, look, man, look, like, what did I give you, man? You know, it's just fucking weird, bro. But yeah, I don't know. I guess but it's hard to, like, sift through someone's intentions, I guess. But even then, even if it is good, it's still, like, at first it's still kind of icky to me. But I don't know. I just can't judge the guy for it, you know? Yeah. Fuck it. I mean, I'm never going to record myself giving out, you know, McDoubles to the homeless and shit. That's just fucking, you know?
You be doing that?
No. I'm just saying, I'm not, even if I was doing it, I just wouldn't think to record it. No.
I will say this. I used to feel the exact same way. I used to be real icky, like, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. You could have done that without the camera.
Right.
But it's not until stories like this come about where once you read into it, like, I feel like a big part of the Rock reaching out, aside from him saying the $7 thing, I feel like a big part is the fact that this guy was sleeping on a couch, and he's still trying to work on bringing his family over. But the first thing he does with this extra couple thousand from his auctioned off UFC gear is to buy a well for his village.
Right.
And I feel like that was, and you know what's crazy, I forgot to mention, when he finally realized that was his house, he said, you know what? I've been saving up money to buy a house. And now that I'm here with the house, I'm going to use my money to buy another well for my village. So I feel like people could look at him like saying, why'd you have to mention your charity work? Why not just do it? I feel like that's kind of in the same lane, but you see what spawns from it.
Right.
Like, him doing that has afforded him this opportunity to now have a home for his family and also have extra money that he could also put towards another well. And I feel like, especially in this day and age with, like, social media popping, like, promoting it, even if like there's some part of this person that wants that ultimately just wants the clout, I feel like it does more good. It has the potential to do more good.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a slippery slope, but, you know, it all depends.
It all depends. I don't know. It all depends. Yeah. Nah. I hear you, man. I guess what you're trying to say is, give us more information on the homeless people that you're trying to help.
Hey.
You know.
Hey.
More. You know. Maybe it'll be less icky if I hear the story of Barnabas out there who's on the corner, with a cup of change. You know what I'm saying? Like, how did he get there? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And
But that sounds icky to say too. That sounds more like exploitation at that point.
yeah,
But,
I don't know if I don't know. But,
yeah, I know.
And also because we gonna big up my uncle, bro. We're gonna big up our uncle because we've been teetering, but honestly, bro, you know, he's been doing a lot of good. He also, let me see the actual tweet down here before I mess up. The Rock has donated a historic 7-figure amount to the SAG-AFTRA Foundation Relief Fund. For those of y'all that don't know, there's a writer strike going on, and the actors came in and they joined in with the writer strike.
It's a
now there's an actor.
There's an actor strike.
So now all these writers and all these actors have no work. And for people like The Rock and all these top celebrities, they don't need it. Not everybody is The Rock. So the people that are striking, that are on the lower tier of actors and the lower tier of writers, they're going to go through this strike without any kind of income. And so this foundation relief fund is for those people. They're going to give people stipends to like help them pay their rent, help them buy some groceries, all while doing this strike. And it's funny that we brought up the whole like publicity stunt type thing, because after The Rock did this, I don't know if you saw, but a handful of other top tier celebrities came in, joined, and also donated thousands of dollars.
Good.
Yeah. So on one hand, some people may look at it like, oh, why can't you just donate to the SAG-AFTRA Foundation on your, without publicizing it?
Yeah, well, guess what, man? The Rock got him to do that.
Hey.
Uncle Rock the Dwayne Johnson.
Rock the Dwayne. So from that came a lot more money. So like I said, it's just, it just depends. It's just the way that you do it, the tack that you take.
Yeah, like good, man, like 9 times out of 10, good will always beget good, bro.
Yeah.
You know? So this is, that's something like that is always a good thing. Like, yeah, there's probably some kind of inkling of like online validation, but bruh, if it benefits people who are, starving out here, who's losing income because they're on strike and shit, like, bruh, why isn't it a win? You know? Like, all right, cool, man. You go to the shelter then and you don't put that shit on the internet, bruh. Cool. You know what I'm saying? Go do that shelter, go to the shelter and help, man, without having to put it up. That's cool. So stop judging motherfuckers who do that shit.
I feel like if you do less, like if you have an opinion on somebody that's doing that, publicizing their charity work, don't combat it with talking down on them.
Right.
Combat it with doing charity work and not publicizing it. I feel like that's the only win-win. That's the only way that in a scenario where everyone wins. You get to help people, and you also get the anonymity that you wish other people would take.
Yeah.
I mean, let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? Shit, when was the last time you gave a quarter to a homeless man? Well, inflation, $2.
Now that we got the giggles out the way, the next topic is incredibly serious, and I'm glad that we're doing this on a bonus episode that's coming out Saturday, because I feel like waiting until Monday will be too long.
Right.
Did you see this post before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it literally today. I seen you talking about it, and then I went to her IG to catch up and seen everybody talk about it, showing love to her. So yeah.
Did you want to brief, or you want me to brief?
I'll brief a little bit, just take over, bro. Who we're talking about is Aaradhna. Aaradhna posted up her story on Instagram talking about the abuse that she suffered in her previous relationship. It was talking about how she was scarred from the abuse she suffered from her ex when she'd be out in public. She she was saying things like, I hope they don't hug me too tight because these scars are still fresh. Like, she was still going out in public, being around, but she was covered up. She didn't want people to see what she was going through.
Yeah.
And she started talking about it through her story, and she had one thing in particular that happened. It was during her mom's funeral. That got a lot of people talking, where she was saying that her ex was just basically being a scumbag through it all. You know what I'm saying? On top of being an abusive scumbag, he was being such a fucking piece of shit to her during her one of her most vulnerable times, bro. Like, she just lost her mom, so Yeah, that's basically what's going on, man, and it really sent like it had hella people in the community talking. Like I seen that while I was on break today, man. Like hella people were giving their flowers
Yeah.
to her, showing a whole bunch of love. And I just like I seen it before we started recording. I think Polynesian Music was saying something about her too.
Mm-hmm.
Showing
Yeah.
her stuff and giving love to her. So yeah, man. To for Aaradhna to post something like that, it's obviously a brave move on her part, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
we always want to see stories like that, man. And we understand that it takes a lot of courage to talk about that shit, especially in a public space like social media or whatever. So, but hey, it goes back to what we was just saying, like publicizing it and shit. Like, what does it look like for most people and shit? But this is
Yeah.
something a whole lot more serious that happens a lot in our community. So
A lot.
it's a lot. So to see
Yeah.
someone of Aaradhna's stature talking
Mm-hmm.
about it like that, you know what I'm saying? It gives everybody the courage to speak up themselves. So
Yeah.
you know.
This situation, domestic abuse, domestic violence,
Mhm.
it's not something that's new to us.
Right.
Reading this story, uh first of all, I know it's a handful of people that listen to us that are not of or the Polynesian community, Pacific Islander community. So
Mhm.
they might not be well versed. And of course, anytime this happens to anybody, it doesn't matter who you are. Anytime you're abused, it's a big deal. It's always a
Mhm.
big deal. But for those of y'all to just kind of understand why the community has because it's everybody,
Mhm.
literally. There's not one person because there's been other situations where women have been abused, and you have these stupid idiots who come on and say, "Oh, why did you stay that long?" Or you just you deserved it or whatever.
Right.
I ain't seen not one tweet like that.
Yeah. Not now that I think about it, I haven't seen shit like that either. Yeah.
And you know why?
Why?
It's because Aaradhna is literally our Beyonce.
Mm.
And I'm not, and like I said, I'm not trying to belittle it if it's somebody else, if it's someone that's not a singer or someone that's not a Aaradhna. I'm not trying to say that that's not important, but to a lot of us, we grew up on her music the same way the mainstream has grew up on Beyonce. Like literally, bro.
Mhm.
We seen her when she was young. We seen her grow up in the music videos, Dawn Raid, all of that. So the whole community, like Voltron, we came together like Voltron.
Mhm.
Everybody's upset. Everybody's, grieving. I don't know if you can use grieving over a situation that isn't a death, but
Mhm.
everybody is like really hurt right now.
Yeah.
You can see it in the tweets, you can see it in the comments, you can see it in the anger, and it's it's I think it's super commendable on Aaradhna's part.
Mhm.
She has one of those reputations. She's like, she has this mystique about her.
Mm.
We don't see she's not the type of, she's not the type of celebrity or artist that's like out every day.
Mhm.
She's not on her Instagram posting 1,000 stories. She's
Yeah.
not on Instagram posting a bunch of pictures. She's not doing, she's real low. She's real quiet. And to be honest, bro, like for a lot of people, they probably look at it like, where have you been? Like I could see, I can't like recall, but I could see like times where people were like, dang, where's Aaradhna? Why she ain't put out no new music? Blah, blah, blah.
Mm.
And then like moments like this, when you realize the stuff that people are going through, like in real life outside of their art,
Mhm.
it's kind of like, bro, music is the last thing on their mind.
Mhm.
And I feel like there's so many layers to this that I seen that like the bravery of her speaking on this, like her bravery has resulted in so many things. Like for
Mm.
artists, like I feel like a lot of people have from this are like humanizing these artists and saying
Mm.
there's way more to them than just music. Like this person has a life, they have a family, they have trials and hardships. Because when you look at people like Aaradhna, At Ease, Savage, and all these other people, you think they have everything in the world.
Mhm.
It's not anything that they said or anything they've done, but you like, okay, these are platinum artists, these are
Mhm.
these are gold artists. What could they want?
Right.
But like it's like, okay, the contracts may not have been there. Okay, but the money, maybe the family started spending money before you even got it.
Yeah,
Like
we don't look at them as people outside of what they do
yeah.
ever as
And
fans of their music.
and moments like this, it kind of it made me step back and be like, damn, like
Mhm.
I would think someone like Aaradhna would have a million people behind her and a
Mhm.
million people close enough to see this is happening
Mhm.
and to stop it. Like I know you see the tweets. There's a ton of people who love Aaradhna who would step in regardless. People that she don't even know.
Mhm.
I know it's a bunch of fans of hers that are UFC fighters, that are boxers, that
Mhm.
if they seen Aaradhna in public getting assaulted or getting even stepped at,
Mhm.
it's a million people's like, Aaradhna, oh, you tripping, like
Right.
just off of that love of like us growing up. And so
Mhm.
when you see like that's not the case, like she's just a regular human being who has to go through these kind of things that other people go through, it
Mhm.
kind of just was like, whoa, she's
Yeah.
more of us than of a celebrity. She's like, I just think this bravery it opens up so many uh lanes of dialogue between fans and artists,
Mhm.
between men and women in our communities, between men and men who don't check their friends.
Mhm.
Like this one instance of, I'm gonna just keep calling it bravery because this is not something that's easy to talk about.
Mhm. And
Like
this
you,
is probably hasn't this been going on for, the
well,
entirety of their relationship, however
I,
long that was, and it just sounds like it was a long time.
I don't know how long exactly. She did have a relationship before. They said it was 14 years.
Well,
And
see, okay, that's something completely different because
yeah,
that's not who. Yeah,
that's not the guy.
that's
Yeah,
not
there
the
was a
guy.
you
That's not the
seen
guy.
they mistook him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and so they mistook the XX,
Mm-hmm.
and she clarified on her story. She said,
Like,
"No,
no,
Leon, I think that's his
Leon
name." She
Henry.
said,
Yeah.
"Leon Henry. He was my boyfriend for 14 years. He never laid a hand on me,
Mm-hmm.
and he never would do that." And
Right.
so, uh, yeah, man. So just wanted to say, man, like we need to do better as a community. We have all of these stances like, oh, we would never beat our women, blah blah blah. But then when it happens, it's like, oh, but man, he was drunk. Oh man, he just wasn't in his right mind. Oh
Yeah.
man, did you ever get his side of the story? Did you hear about her? Blah blah. Like it's
Yeah.
it's like we say that there's a hard line, and then come to find out, no, but we have so many excuses
Right.
when it comes to checking the people that's closest to us.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, we're very quick to blame the victim now, man. Very quick. We're all, like when we seen like stories like that on Twitter and stuff, like
yeah,
Poly Twitter back in the day when the Wild
yeah,
West of that shit. Yeah,
hmm,
bro. People always had those kind of takes where like, maybe she shouldn't have been out there, or maybe she should have known what kind of guy he was before getting into the
yeah,
relationship or whatever.
hmm,
But I mean, even so, bro. Like, yeah, like it goes without saying that you may need to fucking get both sides of whatever. But dog, if it's clearly abuse,
yeah,
I mean, then what the fuck else is there to question? You know what I'm
and
saying?
it's as a man, bro, you shouldn't touch no woman that's not like threatening your life,
Right.
threatening your family's life.
Like,
Like if it's
exactly. You shouldn't be
like
defending any other man who's doing shit like that as a man who
yeah,
doesn't do that to other women. Like, who the
hmm,
fuck is, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we make excuses for the people that we see as are close to us, bro. We're not good at, a lot of us are, a lot of people aren't good at checking their homies like that, bro.
hmm,
Or their
and
family.
another thing about this point is, I tweeted about it. I said, it's sad that she had to go through this,
Hmm.
but just imagine how many people who look up to Aaradhna,
Hmm.
especially young girls, look up to Aaradhna and say, uh, or that are in similar situations and look at this and be like, if she could go through this and she could walk away from it, so could I.
Yeah.
That's ultimately like I feel like, even though, of course we would love for this to never have happened,
Hmm.
but the fact that we can't change that and the fact that it did happen, I hope that from speaking out, uh it could prevent, other people from going through this, especially these young girls going through the same thing.
Yeah.
She said at the end, um, I've never met anyone like this. Uh, selfish and cruel. It was my fault to always give you the benefit of the doubt and believe you loved me. I kept the good parts of you in mind to keep the love alive. I was in denial.
Mm.
I should have walked away when you said I wasn't worthy.
Man,
We
you know
live and
how
we, like, bro.
you know how many women probably lit the fuck up as soon as they read that? We're like, oh my God, her too?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. I felt the exact same way. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So yeah.
I,
But
I I really hope that was the case
mm-hmm,
because we know like it's this is nothing new to our community.
mm-hmm.
It's nothing new.
And you
Uh,
know the point that I want to keep that I want to touch on is the one you brought up about fans and artists, right?
uh-huh.
How you said that this post humanized her. That's something that has to be that's something that's very important for us to realize as fans is that, you know, if like it's not on us to keep hounding these artists that we love over shit that just in the grand scheme of things just doesn't
Doesn't matter.
fucking matter.
Doesn't.
Exactly. Like you have to take that step back just like we did to realize that, you know, these artists that we're such huge fans of are people too, and they're
Mm-hmm.
going through some fucking crazy bullshit that we'll probably never know until they bring out a post like this,
Mm-hmm.
letting you know exactly why she hasn't been coming out with music lately, when
Yeah.
it's just like you said, it's the last thing on your mind. So
Mm-hmm.
us as fans, we have to do better of realizing that they are just, you know, they're human beings just like us. They're, you know, they're the same as us, and to stop acting like they owe us something. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? She, you
Mm-hmm.
know, she didn't owe us that explanation.
Yeah.
She didn't owe us anything. She didn't have to tell us about what she was going through with her ex. She didn't have
Mm-hmm.
to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it we have to be mindful of that. We have to be mindful of the fact that she let us in.
Mm-hmm.
She told us such a personal thing about what's going on in her life. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
she gave us the privilege to read that and let us know what's going on with her. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? So, you know, be mindful of that, man. Like it's not easy to have to it's not easy to have to put yourself out there. You know, you're already
Yeah.
vulnerable through music, through your art.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And you, like you said, she's low, bro. So
Yeah.
for her to even come out with something like this, like, boom,
Exactly.
it lets you
Bro.
know how important it was to her and for her and, you know, the people who love her. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So,
And you know what? Like it this this type of statement, like opening up about abuse,
mm-hmm,
um, I'm just trying to put myself in the shoes of a Samoan woman,
mm,
right? It it couldn't have been easy just in general. But when you talk about a Samoan woman who Samoans in general, like we love to play the role like we know best.
mm-hmm,
I'm sure the thought of her, like in her mind, she was figuring she would put this story out and there would be people, a handful of people, maybe the minority, but still there would be people that would be like, if you're poco, that's what you get.
well, yeah, I mean, yeah, that comes with it. Yeah.
That like tiny voice of these people that would say that to me, if I was in her shoes, it would prevent me from speaking out
Mm-hmm,
because like you are already in pain, you are already hurting.
mm-hmm,
You open up and be vulnerable, and you know that there's going to be a portion of the population that's going to talk down on you. Like to
mm-hmm.
me, I wouldn't even want to do that. Like
Yeah.
I would just be too ashamed. And then
Mm-hmm,
you talking about somebody that has a platform, that has a spotlight, that has a star above her name in history,
mm-hmm.
to come out and say this, knowing that people are gonna stupid people are gonna say some things. Dog, I can't. I really commend her for what she did. I hope that. I mean, we know karma comes around, and when it
Mm-hmm.
comes around, I just want to see it.
Yeah, straight up.
whether it comes in forms of her blessings or whether it comes in forms of his downfall, regardless,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to be a witness
Yeah.
because either way, it's gonna be glorious.
Mm-hmm.
Um, That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
Do you know the ex's name and what he does?
I don't know if
it
we should.
Matters.
Yeah, I don't know if he should. I don't. It doesn't matter, and also whatever, like legal. I don't know.
No, I'm just saying, fuck you.
Yeah. Go ahead and say it. Say it again.
Fuck you. Fuck Eric McIntyre. Motherfucking Margaret Mead. Motherfucking you know what I'm saying? Fuck all three of y'all. You know what I mean? Aaradhna forever.
Aaradhna forever.
Aaradhna forever.
Shout out to Aaradhna, man. We're gonna clip this up, and hopefully you see this and know that you got a lot of love from this side of the waters.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of love everywhere. Honestly, Twitter has been ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
It's been going crazy.
Yeah, 2 American Psalm 1 idiots.
Yeah,
we have a lot of love for you.
Yeah.
All right, if that means anything to you.
Well, I remember when I met her when she came. Her and Adise came to have a concert in Samoa, and we was hanging out, and she was faded. And she sang the Lorena Bobbitt song.
Oh, okay.
She sang the Lorena Bobbitt song before it came out.
Oh,
she was singing it, and I just remember Nina Namazi. Shout out to Nina Namazi, dope singer from American Samoa. I think she's in the States now. She was just like, oh my God. Like she was going crazy because it was just like, she was like, Nina was kind of faded, but she was looking like, do you know who Lorena Bobbitt is? Do you know who Lorena Bobbitt is? Like, and it was just, that girl. It was so clear. But she was faded and every note was hit.
That's tight.
She was linked over, turned up, and she was hitting every note on beat. And when you heard the song when it came out years later, it sounded just like when she sang it. But it was super dope, people, man. Her and Adise, some dope company, bro. Shout out to them.
That's tight, bro.
And since we're on Samoan singers, we got our last topic for today. It's gonna be a short one, but Samoan hymns.
Yeah, I was thinking about this last night. Well, we had evening prayer for the first time in weeks, and I was like, I wonder what Samoan hymns this nigga Sefa knows, bro. Let me start one off and see if you'll finish it.
I won't.
Oh, you won't? Damn, not even this one?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know.
Oh, damn, this is a classic one. Okay. Ooh-fee-oo.
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
Something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yep. Ooh-fee, lo-ang-anga. Yeah. No, I just had me thinking about it, bro. That's all. I don't want to touch on it too much because
I be getting down with the church songs, but I don't know what denomination they come from.
Right. Hey, we don't have to sweat the details, bro. Just know that when you're finally in church and we all stand up to sing a song, I'll be singing it. I just don't. I forget the name of it, but as soon as I hear people going off, I'm like, oh yeah, ooh, feel, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm in the Hummer.
The Hummer. Oh,
yeah. On the like I don't know the words.
Yeah.
But my church we sang songs where I don't know. They're probably not Samoan hymns, but we would sing the songs in the English and in the Samoan version. So that's I thought that's what you were talking about.
Oh yeah, we started doing that too. But yeah.
What's some songs for you? What's some songs for your church?
Oh God, you put me on the spot. Shit. Fuck, dude.
I got you.
Okay, go ahead.
One of the songs, because I was thinking about it when you wrote this in the thing. One of the songs, "Sailing on the Sea of His Love." You heard that one?
No.
What?
No.
Sailing on the sea of His love. Free, free as a dove.
Nah, that's hard though.
Yeah, and then there's like a Samoan version, but I was like, I don't
know. My way. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's hard, bro. Nah, I don't know the names and I can't fucking start it, but as soon as I stand up and shit and somebody starts singing like, oh yeah, and then all of a sudden I know the entire fucking song. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. Oh yeah, we work the neighbors. Neighbors, nobody. Neighbors, nobody.
Yeah, that's the only Samoan songs that I know.
Oh, okay.
This episode came a little too late.
Okay, yeah, I know. It's fucking 10 o'clock, bro. God
Yeah.
damn, I didn't realize it. Oh shit. Yeah, nah, it really doesn't take much for me to start singing a song until. Well, no, I guess it does take a lot. It takes a whole church to stand up and sing it for me to know the song. So, we're gonna learn more Samoan hymns.
And we're gonna start this last episode early.
Yeah, it's just a little earlier than 8:30. I think technically we started at like 9 because we was chopping it up about stuff. But yeah, we're gonna get there.
That's my fault.
It's all good. It's fine. We're gonna
We're gonna figure it out.
We're gonna figure it out. Okay.
Figure it out before I get kicked out.
I'm sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what it is. This is the inaugural episode of the Tier 2 video for the Polytickin podcast Patreon, man. Let us know what you guys think, man. Let us know what you guys want. I don't know why I'm whispering. I act like I'm also in the room with the Oos. I don't want Oos to get in trouble either. So I'm going to whisper just like this. But let us know what you want us to do, and we're going to fit it into the schedule because, goddamn, we're going to keep this going. Just earlier than 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Go fast.
We could just do a silent library episode.
Yeah. Oh, hi. Oh. Let me get a Hoya. Okay. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
All right, you're fine.
Go fast. 5.